Good morning. So as you can see, quite the change from yesterday. So I ended up doing 33 miles yesterday with that, like, I think it was like almost 3,500 foot climb at the end of the day. So I was just beat when I got to camp, but decent sleep. Rain started around 3 a.m. this morning. We're headed into Quincy, so we'll figure out the next resupply from there, meet my parents, draw out my stuff, and check in the evening. Good afternoon. So I tried to film there yesterday, but my GoPro kept dying. I don't know why, but met up with a guy I met a couple days ago, Cherub, and we hiked the last like 4 miles to Bucks Lake Road together, and then we hitched in. And he was in one of my videos, but Liam, who I'd met coming down San Jacinto, he was doing like really big miles early on, and I was just like, I'm definitely not seeing this guy again. But apparently he broke his foot and took like 6 weeks off, and this girl pulled up with a bunch of guys in the back, and he hops out and he's like, hey, I know you. And so yeah, it was funny because I ran into him again, and he jumped ahead a bit because he's still planning on finishing the trail. So he got on today. I might run into him and his buddy Chef, I think, a little bit further down the trail. But so yeah, he's planning on finishing, going northbound, hitting the border, and then coming back down and finishing the sections that he skipped past. So, but yeah, it was nice running into him, and then his girlfriend gave us a ride into Quincy, so it was awesome. But yeah, and then my parents came there, went for dinner at Moon, which was good. It was an Italian place. Got into town, had breakfast with Cherub at I think it was like Morning Thunder or something like that. The breakfast place was pretty good. And then I went back there for lunch today with my parents. But this beautiful little meadow. But yeah, it was nice seeing them. And my dad gave me a ride back up to the trailhead, which was awesome too. But yeah, it's been like almost 3 months, so it was definitely nice to see them. And then I ended up going to Safeway and doing like a 4.5 day resupply, and sending another 4.5 day resupply to Old Station. So, and I managed to ditch the bear can, ice axe, crampons, and my micro spikes with them. So I'm probably carrying an extra 5 or 6 pounds of food. but it's nice to not have that stuff in my bag anymore. But yeah, so we're planning on getting to Old Station for Friday. Post office is open from 11 to 3, so most likely do between 10 and 15 today. And then 3 bigger days, push like a 15 miles into Old Station, grab my box, and push on, do another like 10 or so. And then yeah, the next resupply after that, I'm not really sure yet. I gotta look ahead, but yeah, apparently we got a big climb, a big descent coming up, so into Belden. So but we're pushing on. Gonna be hitting some big burns in the next few days, and also hitting the halfway point, which is just crazy. But yeah, we'll keep pushing, and we'll check in again in the morning. Good evening. So ended up doing 14 miles just on this this overlook here. It's really beautiful up here. There was a little tent pad there on the side of the trail, so but yeah, this ridge here heading down to Belden, the descent looks pretty intense. I think it's like 5,000 or 6,000 feet, but yeah, I did some of it, and there's two little streams up there. One of them, they're both marked. One of them was running. The first one was running, the second one's not, but it had a little pipe there, so I just kind of cleaned that out and fixed it so that people they don't have to go off trail, they can get water on the trail. But yeah, it was beautiful. This area is pretty burnt up, but I think that's kind of going to be the trend for the next while. So but yeah, so plan is old station for Friday, so I can pick up my box that I sent there. They said at the post office it was only going to take 2 days to get there, so But yeah, I don't know if I'm going into Belden or not. It looks like the trail kind of goes through there, but I got tons of food. I don't really have a reason to go in there, so I think I'm just gonna get up at a reasonable time. It's like 8:15 right now, so I should get decent sleep. Hopefully it doesn't get too windy. The sand's pretty loose up here on this burn, but yeah, so a couple of bigger days, and then I'm gonna have to be in there for in between 11 and 3 because the post office is closed other than those hours. So but yeah, that's the plan, and we'll just keep pushing north, and yeah, it'll be good. Check in the morning.